Welcome to the Lord on the Aftermath video, and today we'll be looking at the 1.36 patch notes. Wonderful, just wonderful. As normal in these patch notes videos, I will go through the main stuff, which new events and special balance issues. So whatever else of balance fixing you want to read, you will have to stop the video and just read for yourself while we're at the page of, I don't know, Scourge, Legion, what doesn't matter. But before we start, on the screen now, you should see some lovely new terrain screenshots. We have Hellfire, we have the Scarlet One-Slot base, which is the third one? I don't know, but you will see the screenshots on the video right now. Okay, you had a good look. Good. Then let's move on. So miscellaneous stuff. We will start at the top, of course, and move our way down. So the Frostmourne pedestal has been added to Northrend. Just a piece of Warcraft history, but may serve a purpose in the LTA spin-off. Ooh, interesting. Hellfire Pencil has finished. CP's added a Blackrock Spire and Hellfire Citadel. Gold Tie Hero bonus event gold has been adjusted. A while ago we changed the Gold Tie Hero so there were more army supporters instead of army killers. The downside of this is that the impact they had on the game decreased. To encourage players to build an army with their gun tires, there's now a system which rewards gun tire summons based on how long the game has been going on for. So if you summon Kil'jaeden before 20 minutes game time, you get no bonus gold, but summoning him an hour in grants you a great amount in order to increase your upgrade and build an army. It's kinda cool. It's kinda cool to see that reward you for not summoning a god hero in the beginning of the game if you want that gold. Unit inventory on any non-elite units and heroes has been removed, which is just thankfully good to look at. Melee units deal 10% more damage to range type units, e.g. archers. I don't know what EG stands for, but okay, so this is interesting to see. Now we will move on to Blood Elves, Sindori. New content: when Silvermoon is restored, Lothar Matheron gains the Divine Shield ability. Okay. Oh my god. Moor can be made to form the Blood Knights, unlocks Divine Shield for Swordsmen, grants plus 100 HP to Swordsmen, Spellbreakers and Lothar Matheron, and moves Moor to Silvermoon. Oh yeah, Horde Blood Elf baby, love baby. So what I'm assuming is they're trying to encourage more players to leave the Alliance and maybe join something else. I don't know, it seems that way. Is anything major we want to look at the Blood Elves? If not, you can stop the video right now and take a look. But Archer's ambush ability, backstab damage, no longer works on heroes, which means we cannot see the mass archers and killing heroes. But you can read for yourself. I will not read this, so let's go on. So this is very hard to see. Alright, back again for that. So basically, after Synagogue is summoned, the Lich King hero gains a new ultimate spell, Remorseless Winter. So I wonder how that is going to work, and I wonder, like, Lich King's ultimate right now, is that... I don't remember what it is, technically. So is it just replaced with this one? I don't know. And then the Rupian Sorcery upgrade now adds +1 hero level to Anubarak, which is cool to see. Now, Burning Legion is definitely a both winner and loser in some way of content. I've been reading through some of these already. But basically the new content is Kazak is a new hero, the Doom Lord, which starts off at the throne of Kil'jaeden. And at level 8, Kazak can create a portal directly linking to the Twisting Nether, where the Legion can transport their powerful infernal machines and demons to launch a deadly invasion into Azeroth. So of course, as you know, you can only train those infernals and etc. and greater demons from the Twisting Nether before you get Kil'jaeden. And with Kazak you can basically get them into Azeroth but at any other time, basically. And they have also increased the maximum limit of infernals from 6 to 8, but it can still, of course, be only trained within the Twisting Nethers. And Doomguards no longer have War Stomp, but the limit has been removed, which means you can still spam them again. But I think the only abilities they have now is Cleaving and Cripple. I think that's what they have. The Nathrezim Elite's Nether Tier deals +10 more damage, and they no longer have Carrion Swarm, but Transfer Mana Spell, which means they're more of supporters rather than the deadly assassins that they normally are, which is interesting to see. The main source of damage has been removed, but they can support their Dreadlord heroes by giving them mana so they can launch their powerful spells, which is an interesting twist to see, and I'm wondering how that's going to affect Legion's gameplay. I'm looking forward to it. And also, the gateway to Outtrack in Northrend can be opened by ordering the gateway inside the Twisting Nether to open before the Dreadlord's Elites would have to open. Okay? The Dreadlord's abilities, orb abilities, no longer interface with their hero abilities and give standard attack boosts. They can still attack air, and damage of Varimathra's Doom ability has been increased, and Varimathras will go to Forsaken if he dies and Pink is not your ally. So this is, as I said, Legion is both a winner and a loser this patch here. So you know, this is interesting, but you're gonna find out why. So $1, no new content, but they do have some kind of cool things that we need to adjust. So basically, some of their Ronin's Arcane Wrath spell had the damage decreased by 25%. The rotation of Argyle Starfall ultimate has been decreased. Water Elemental summon at new $1 can only survive when near the magical city, so they can't be used to attack Scourge anymore. Take that, Cynical. Take that! Feel it! Please! Feel it! Sorry, I just had to. Gilneas has a small moat around it, and Cultivars can no longer be aimed from the sea, which is good to see. Chaplains have been renamed to Arcanists, but I guess they still are the same. Now, there's been changes to Goldrin, in fact. So, Goldrin's Howl of the Wolf God had its maximum damage increased. Goldrin's Claw Snipe had its damage distribution decreased, which is the cleaving attack. And Goldrin has no longer magic immunity. Goldrin can no longer be a target for combat training, and the duration of Goldrin's stay when summoned is increased from 40 to 50 seconds. So there you go. That Druid of the Sight's thick skin now reduces the damage 20% of the time instead of 100, which is good to see. And Fairy Dragons no longer benefit from Power Infusion. Right. So Dwarves is also definitely a winner of this patch, I would say, and we're gonna go through why. Dunmarrow has been expanded in the south, and Anvil Maw has been moved down south. The gold mine has also been relocated to the south to increase the area's economic advantage and make it more defendable. And the Dwarven Escape Tunnel has made its way back into LTA, so we're going to see if it crashes games or not this time, but it should work now. Now, they have been given they have a total of 3 masteries now. The Earthren Ancestry, the Bronzebed Glory, and the Wildhammer Might. And you know the Earthren Ancestry, how that works. And the Bronzebed, and the Wildhammer Might, sorry. But the Bronzebed Glory upgrades the same HP boost, but only to the units associated with Ironforge, which is Bear Riders, Laborers. This requires Magni to be alive and will be combined with the Gnomish technology upgrade. Right, and of course they get the Mountain King Elite unlocked via the Bronzebed Glory upgrade. And the Guild or Bronzebed Path will replace each other's elites. This allows you to choose which one you want to keep, like you can keep with the Blood of Elite. Also, oh god, Falstad has the Sky Kinsman ability, which worked like Spirit Link but only on the fellow Griffin Riders. Requires Area Peak and Wildhammer Might upgrade. He also has a new and improved icon. Spirit Link on Griffin Riders? No, thank you. I don't want that. No, get it away, please. Oh god. But you know, and you can read all what the others do. I'm not going to go through every detail on that. So let us move longer down to the balance. Dwarves get a reminder message when they go near the South Gold Mine in Dunmarrow, reminding them of their racial trait as ability to mine gold, which is really cool. Dwarves automatically receive the bonuses from Dwarven technology when liberating Gnormorgon. Wildhammer Fog upgrade now also upgrade Griffin's armor to large, but the gold cost has been increased from 25 to 100. If Ironforge is destroyed, Dwarves also loses access to Mountain Kings, Bear Riders, Keep Towers, in addition to the steam tanks they already lose. And Falstad is required for both Griffins and Shamans, Bran is required for Guild Elites, Airships and Earthren, and siege tanks now have a normal attack range for siege weapons, but also a minimum attack range of 400. This stops Dwarves from using them as highly effective frontline tanks. Right, that was Dwarves. Horde has a lot, but they don't have much content, to be honest. They have one, which is upon destroying Blackrock Mountain, Horde gains a base there, and a demi-hero, Nazgrel. So I don't know if this encourages Horde staying south, I don't know, but we'll see. So basically, time passed before Maga and True Horde paths can be triggered has been removed, which means they can go these much earlier than before, okay? And Drekthar can also establish the Frostfall Keep at any level. Previously it required a level 8, so now it gives Horde more options. And there is a lot of more balance here, which I will not go into, which you can read yourself if you're a Horde player and wants to know all of this. So just pause it, and we're gonna keep moving. Forsaken is quite interesting this patch. I'm gonna look forward to this. If Varimathras is under the Forsaken command, this is why if he dies he goes to Forsaken. You can order him to stage the coup for control of Undercity. Doing this will ally you with the Legion and grant you the powerful hero Putris. However, Sylvanas will leave you and set up a resistance force in the Spelcher. She will also automatically enter into an alliance with the Horde. So from what I get with this is that Sylvanas and that small force will be given to Horde then. So this is pretty interesting. Cult of the Shadow upgrade will now give 1 hero level to Sylvanas or Putris. Faunal has increased movement speed and the healing brew ability. And the Forsaken Ambush backstab ability has been removed on heroes. Now, this Silverhand is going through a lot, or basically Scarlet One-Shot is. There's going to be a different post, it's going to be linked down below, but I will try and do a video on it on its own. But basically Scarlet One-Shot is going to receive a major buff in this patch, and lots of changes, which means you should check the post out. So I would definitely say Scarlet is a winner this patch as well. So when Renault reaches level 12, you can call upon Brigitte with a research from the Scarlet One-Slot. You lose Mal'Ganis, and Renault loses the Balnazzar form, and I think it's Satan it's supposed to say. But you gain a Bendis Brigitte as a demigod type hero, which is going to be interesting to see how she works. The Scarlet One-Slot base has been expanded as the picture is shown. Going with Scarlet One-Slot now replaces the Footman with the Crimson Legionary and the Archers with Scarlet Marksman. Garithos has plus 100 HP and 3 plus damage. Garithos baby, oh yeah. Now this is an also interesting change. Alexandros no longer has Divine Shield to encourage him to die and force Silverhand to choose a path. So they're definitely trying to to split the alliance path and make it more rewarding. Like the Scarlet One-Slot path is going to be really rewarding to go, but they want to try and split the alliance more in some way. So see, Blood of Horde has gotten some more love, so it's going to be interesting to see that. The Lordran Footman has -1 armor and -100 HP, and Draenei Priestess and Paladins now require Aldal to be alive. Losing Aldal is a severe blow to the alliance. Here we have more ways to weaken Light Blue, which is good to see. Very good to see. Okay, so Cult after them hasn't got really much this patch. They have no new content, but Noth gains a 1 level from the Scholarman's research upgrade, and I can't say that. Summon Zombie now creates 1 extra zombie, and Patrick's cleaving attack deals now 20% of the attack instead of 50, and he can no longer enter airship. No, he can now longer enter airships. There we go. Trolls is they got some stuff. So basically this and this, where's the... I don't know. Okay, so the Smolder Thorn path is available for testing. This is meant to be used along with your Dark Horde allies, but please feel free to test it and report any issues you notice. Grants you Warlord Rune and various new Dark Troll units, including the Fire God Ogres. Now, Frostman Retreat in Dunmerog is now rescuable by bringing any troll hero to this area. Father Archer starts at the same level as the rescuing hero, minimum level 2. Any enemy non-hero units camping the spawn will be killed. And also grants a small starting army plus 200 gold. And we have some more balance issues here, which you can read on. But we're also going to read these two, I think it is. Yeah. The Iceberg Mammoth now has Endurance Aura and the power of Mamtooth. The Endurance Aura does not stack with the weaker, and it does not stack with and is weaker than Soljins, and the Roar does not stack with and weaker than Malaks. The two spells require imbued trolls with the essence of the animal gods, as well as empowered Malak. The Serpent Ward summoned by the High Priest now have Cesterus Empowerment Aura, based on True Shot's aura. Require imbue with trolls with the essence of the animal god, as well as empowered Malak, does not sack, and is weaker than Archer's aura. Going into a war with the animal gods now kills Hakar and a Killzone, meaning you cannot have 2 demigod TIE heroes at once, which is just lovely to see. Dragonmaw is getting some love, or should I say rather Twilight. So basically Twilight can now capture Grim Batul. In doing so, they will spawn a base there and gain the Faceless General that resides within the deeps. General Eridux. This monster is large, faceless servant of Yogg, with the unique ability to teleport to any Old God agent. He is revivable only if Yogg's run is controlled by Twilight. Loving it, just loving it. The Black Dragon Fight path is available for testing. This path is meant to be used along with the Dark Horde allies, but please feel free to test it, blah blah blah. And we have some more abilities and nerfs and all that, which I'm not going to go into. So you can pause the screen and take a look. Now, are you guys ready for this? Oh, I think you are. No, there is no Dark Horde this patch. We are releasing this patch to test Dark Horde Alliance path before the full release of this faction. This means we can clear up any major bugs before Dark Horde hits. However, we are almost complete. I hope we'll be releasing the final 12 player within a few weeks. A lot of effort has gone into compressing in and the import so we can add the needed Dark Horde models without having to remove any current game art balance. So no, Dark Horde people, I think you're as disappointed as I am. I was hoping. But nonetheless, there's a lot of new content for LTA, which was dearly needed, and some changes. So when is this patch coming out? If you didn't see, it's gonna come out on this Sunday. So get ready, people, for a new LTA patch. So thank you so much for watching, and until next time, guys, bye-bye.